Hi there, welcome to Prime Sports with me, Razak Musbao. Now, former Mediama and Ashanti goal striker Hans Kofi has been tragically killed in a car crash at Dajin earlier today. The 35-year-old was traveling to his hometown of Dompim, Pepasa, when his car got involved in an accident which claimed his life instantly at Dajin, a nearby village, near his hometown. Now, Kofi was released by Mediama in August 2023, having failed to establish himself on his return to his boyhood club. However, he joined the Diana Stars and subsequently the Pali side, Begunj United. The striker also enjoyed an illustrious career in the Ghanaian mining town of Obuasi, where he excelled for three-time Premier League champions, Ashanti Gold. He won the Premier League Top Scorer Award in 2016-17 season and turned out for other Ghanaian clubs like Legon Cities. Kofi also featured for Qatari club Al Uruba and Egyptian outfit Sumuwa Football Club. From all of us at Joy Sports, may his gentle soul rest in peace. To the MTN FA Cup now, because the final is expected to take place between Nsoatreman and Bofoakwa Tano at the University of Ghana Stadium on Sunday. Now, Nsoatreman beat Legon Cities 3-1, while Bofoakwa Tano dumped out holders Dreams FC to book a place in the final. Nsoatreman are in search of their first major silverware in history, while Bofoakwa Tano will be making their first appearance in the Cup Final in 38 years, following a defeat to Calgary Olympics in the 1983 final. The winner of the competition will represent Ghana at the 2024-25 CAF Confederations Cup. Now, let's take a closer look at the road to the final of both sides, starting with Bofoakwa Tano, how they made their way to the final. So you can see on your screen there, Bofoakwa Tano having a pretty decent run to the final. So you can see there, 3-0 in the round of 64 against Sunyani Oxford. And then in the round of 32, won by 1-0 against Brekum City. Then in the round of 16, they defeated Wa Power 1-0, Bofoakwa Tano. Then in the quarterfinals against Sky FC, won that on penalties. And eventually in the semi-final against Dreams FC, won that 2-1. So their record is 5 matches played, 4 home wins, 1 away win, scored 8 goals in the process, and looking really good. In fact, they've won 4 of the 5 games in 90 minutes. So coming to the final, Bofoakwa Tano are such a strong side. Let's look at Nsoatreman also in terms of their performance in their run to the final. The round of 16 against Mana, 3-0 against Victory Club Warriors in the round of 32, 1-0. Then it had to take them to penalties in the round of 16 against Brekum Chelsea. They won that on penalty. Then they faced another Premier League side, Calgary United, in the quarterfinals, and they won that 1-0 against Legon Cities, again another Premier League side, and they won that by 2-1. Now, in total, 5 games they've played. All of them are home. They won all of them and scored 7 goals, conceding just once in the process. And look at it, they've also won 4 games in 90 minutes, and it's only 1 game that has been decided on penalties. And in the final, they will be playing against Bofoakwa Tano on Sunday. And it's expected to be a really, really cagey game. But let's take a closer look at the head-to-head of both sides, because they have faced in the past, they faced in the Premier League and also in the Division 1 where they once plied their trade. But even before we take a look at the head-to-head of both sides, these are the clubs that have had the honor of winning the MTN FA Cup. So Hearts of Folk in 2000, Kotoko 2001, Narnia FC, Abedi Pele's Football Club also have won it before. Neo Dubiasi, who are currently in Division 1 at the moment, have also won it before. Mediama, you can see, since 2000, they've won it twice in 2012, 13, and 2015. Kotoko also. Bechem United have also had their hands on it. Kotoko as recent as 2017 won it, 2021. Heart of Folk also, and Heart of Folk winning it back-to-back in the 2021-22 season. And the current champions are Dreams FC, who went all the way to the semi-finals of the CAF Confederations Cup. So that's the teams that have won it in the last, almost in the last 24 years of the competition. So who will win it on Sunday between Nsoatreman and Bofoakwa Tano? So this is the head-to-head between the two sides. You can see, so like we mentioned earlier, closer look. Maxwell Kunedu, the former Kumasi Asante Kotoko, former Legon Cities and former Black Stars assistant head coach, will be leading Nsoatreman in this context. Then you have John Eduafo, another very experienced tactician who will also be leading Bofoakwa Tano. So in this competition, I've seen 5 games between the two sides, and you can see there are 5 away wins and goals scored 7-8. So you can see goals conceded 1 and 2. And so very tactical coaches who have managed to get the best out of their players and gotten them all the way to the final. The interesting bit, however, is that for Bofoakwa Tano, they have been relegated to Division 1. So they'll not be playing the Premier League come next season. And that's one very interesting development that people are looking forward to. In the event they win the FA, they win the competition, despite playing in Division 1, will they go ahead to play in the CAF Confederations Cup? Or what will be their fate? For Nsoatreman, they ended 4th in the Ghana Premier League this season. So pretty decent performance for them after gaining promotion just about 2 seasons ago. So already they're in the finals. Maxwell Kunedu looking to play in the CAF Confederations Cup. Now, both sides are from the Bono region, and so will not have the benefit of playing in front of their home crowds. But how have they been preparing to ensure that their fans are able to enjoy the game at the University of Ghana Stadium? Well, Joel Kofi Jempe is the media officer of the club, and we'll be speaking to him very, very shortly. But let's now hear from the president of the Ghana Football Association, Keti Kreku, who earlier this week presented a trophy to the authorities of University of Ghana Stadium, where he promised them an exciting game come Sunday.
We are here for a very short mission. The biggest football competition of the FA will see its climax on Sunday. The biggest football competition of the FA is called the FA Cup. I'm sure some of you are surprised. It is the biggest because it is the only trophy that is fought for by 112 clubs. From Division 2, the First Division, and the Premier League. So in total, we have 112 clubs competing for this coveted, the tallest and the heaviest trophy of the FA. You can have a feel afterwards. You will see how heavy it is. The 2 combatants on Sunday are 2 newbies when it comes to the FA Cup history. Incidentally, the 2 teams come from the same region. Hence, our decision to christen this the Bono Derby. So we have Nsoatreman from the Bofoakwa region and Tano Bofoakwa also from the Bofoakwa region. They are the 2 teams who have meandered their way all the way to the grand finale. Now, somebody will ask, why University of Ghana? First of all, currently in our dear country, your institution boasts of the best football facility. This amazing, beautiful trophy deserves to be associated with the very best when it comes to football infrastructure.
Now, let's turn our attention to Parliament now, where Ghana Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin, has called for support for the current Black Stars, expressing confidence that the team will rise again. Speaking at the launch of the Democracy Cup, Bagbin emphasized that given the needed patience and support, the current crop of players are capable of achieving success and taking the Black Stars back to where they belong.
But I'm very, very convinced our boys are getting it together. And you can even see the difference between the first half and the second half. It takes time to gel. The coaching, the technical play, the styles differ from country to country and from team to team. And so when you get them together like this, there's some difficulty in getting synchronization, telepathy, and it takes time for it to settle. Have you realized the names that you are mentioning, they didn't achieve it in a day. it took a long group of them from the youth growing together to become the stars. So please, let's have patience, let's be tolerant, let's encourage them, let's support the technical team and everybody. And Ghana will once again rise up to the glory of God.
Now let's get back to the MTN FA Cup conversation and speak to the media officer of Nsoatreman, Joel Kofi Jemper. He joins me on Zoom now. Joel, if you can hear me, you were playing the game far away from home, but bring us up to speed on the preparation you've made to at least give your fans the opportunity to witness the game on Sunday.
Ismail, let me say a very good evening to you and your viewers all over the globe. That is Nsoatreman Football Club for you, and we are fully prepared and ready for this game that is supposed to happen on Sunday. And at the moment, the team is in Accra. We got here in the morning around, I think that was 7 a.m. And we are fully focused on the game.
I mean, what preparations have you made or plans have you made to help your fans all the way and in Nsoatre to at least have the opportunity of seeing their club, clinch such an important trophy after only 2 seasons in the top flight?
I think we've really prepared for this, looking at how far we've come. Just as you said, 2 seasons in the league. Last season, we got to the semi-final when we were booted out by Kim Faisal. But this time around, we are very poised. I think after Sunday, when we ended the Premier League game, Monday, we gave the guys a break, and Tuesday, we got back to training. And at the moment, we had our last training yesterday before we took off to Accra in the night. And even today, when we go to Accra this evening, we had another training session, and we are looking to have another one tomorrow too. And that is to the field work. Then when it comes to psychological works, we've been speaking to the guys and eating deep into their minds to make sure that they'll be very ready, both physically and mentally, for this particular game. And it's a game we are looking to win because I think one day maybe a very beautiful story will be told of how a young man in his days of rendering national service had a dream of having a football club, and that was when he started in Atebubu. Then later he came to purchase a club in Nsoatre, and I'm talking about one week now, purchasing in Nsoatreman Football Club with a dream and vision that one day this club will grow to become an elite and one of the most successful clubs in Africa. And I think we are on the way. So this one is a huge morale and psychological boost up to the guys. He has told the guys how he has dreamed for long to have his club play in African competition. And I think there's a channel to get there. So we are fully ready in all angles to win this and play in Africa.
I just want to know also what plans you have made to help your fans all the way in Nsoatre to, get the opportunity to watch the game at the University of Ghana Stadium.
We are organizing a bus for them. I've been in touch with the supporters base, and so far they are with the organization to have the buses travel. That is Saturday night, and they will get here in the evening on Sunday to get access to watch. And we also are aware that Max TV will be showing it live on television. So those who wouldn't get the opportunity to join us here in Accra will have the access on television to have their team play. Yeah, sure.
I mean, your side have faced Bofoakwa Tano in the past in the lower tier of Ghana football. But when you look at them, of course, they've been relegated already. They'll be playing the top flight this season. And you also face them this season in the Premier League. Do you think they are going to be a side that you can easily run over, or you are expecting a tough challenge come Sunday?
My brother, we are really expecting a very tough game. And because in our last 4 meetings with them, and I'm referring to even in our last season in the Division 1 league, we had a home and an away game with them. And in that year, I think we beat them only once out of the 2 games. And so far in the Premiership, we met twice and both ended on goalless draw. So it promises to be a very crucial and challenging game to Nsoatreman. We are never, let me say, maybe complacent when it comes to beating Bofoakwa. We know the quality they have. We are with them. We are even surprised why they are going on relegation. But then that is some of the surprises sometimes you get in football. So we are very aware of their quality, and we are mindful of the threat they'll be bringing. Look, they are very dangerous, and we are aware of that.
Well, Joel, we wish you the very best come Sunday, and we wait to see if you get the opportunity to realize a dream of playing in Africa. That's Joel Kofi Jempe. He's the media officer of Nsoatreman. We'll go for you on Prime Sports tonight with me, Razak Musbah. We've got more stories for you on myjoyonline.com. Please do have a wonderful evening.